Hey guys, welcome back to the farm. Hey, in the milking parlor, milk house, milking video. I'm gonna give you some history on this milking parlor. 8 stalls, early morning in here with my main man Nathan. We're gonna give you a look at some cows that are doing real well and a couple awards that we picked up in 2024. They just got sent to us in the mail. And we're gonna talk about if this parlor is still gonna suit us for the future, how it suited us in the years that we expanded it. Let's go. Morning. Yeah, Grandpa put this parlor in 1965. Dad was about 11 years old. 4 stalls, so it stopped right here at this cement line. And they milked in that until about 1984, and they put 2 more on. I'll show you that in a second, but this was pretty good for his time. I often wonder if we could have went a different route, but we've been here this long. We're at 70 years in the parlor. I'd say it worked out pretty good. See how we got most of these cows are real clean, and that's that sand bedding, and that's what's helped with the quality of milk. There's some somatic cell, that sand, it's really good in keeping the bacteria away. But this young lady here, she laid down in the alley, and Nathan's got her cleaned right up and putting her on. Here's a young heifer coming now, eager to come in. We'll lock her up. What I'll do is I'll take and brush her off. Get some of this iodine dipper. Let her sit for about 15 minutes, or 15 seconds rather. And then I'll wipe her down. Take her off. All you gotta do here. Now I'm using this powder because it's so cold. And we don't want their teats to freeze. Bye. Have a nice day. Strip her out. Everything feels right. Wiping her down, we want to get these teat ends. See that teat end? You'll clean it off, you'll put her on. Yeah, this heifer's dynamite. Very calm. Hold this rope, bring in a couple more. Morning. They want in here. There's a heifer that doesn't want to wait in line. Morning. Morning. Oh, that's a nice one. Milk comes in and gets tested every day, and they'll do some official testing on these samples. They'll tell you if you meet or exceed a certain standard. There's a window there, but if you get down to a real good standard, they end up giving you an award. This award's got a tab on from 2010, and the newest one's 2024. That was for 9 months out of 12 that we were within a exemplary range, which is the quality of the milk, the bacteria that might be in it, how clean your equipment is. Nathan, you seen this? No. We got the award. I just put the tab on right there. And that's a testament of all the guys milking and the guys washing the equipment, because this equipment gets milked or washed after every milking twice a day. And these tanks, they're testing cleanliness of all these tanks. They got to be sanitized, washed. So that tells you all your equipment's working properly. The milkers that are milking the cows, these guys are doing what they're supposed to be doing, and the cows, I'll benefit and credit a lot of it to the sand, but it's also, you got to do it. So congratulations, proud of these guys for getting us another award in 2024. Going out. Dude, I don't even want to leave. Come on, bud girl. There you go. Pull the rope. Hey, see you later. Bye. So I take that back. This parlor's been going for 60 years. That was 1965. Dad was 11 years old. Look at this young heifer. Look at the build on her. She's very, very fluffy. So when you get one like that, you give her a little treat. So they ran this for about 20 years. Mom and Dad and Grandpa put on 2 more stalls in 1984. We're getting pretty long there. And then another good 20 years, my brother and I were back in about 04, and the 2 other stalls came on. And that makes it 8. So at 04, now it's been another 20 years since then, and that made 60. We're running it at full tilt. So when Grandpa had it, he probably milked 30, 40 cows. Mom and Dad, 84, 60. 02, I think we went to 120. And now we've got it at full capacity. We're milking 160, not counting the dry cows. 160, and she's about maxed out. We don't want to push too many, but it's working. You can still make money at it, make a good living. I know a lot of guys are still milking a stanchion barn. Same concept. That was an old in the barn. This is a little ahead of that. That's why we just kept it. He's having problems. Got an old grandma here that likes to stand all awkward. Leaking milk. Oh, buddy. Pull that rope, a couple more. They're wanting in here, boys. They're romping. Morning. So that's a little bit of history on the parlor. The downside to it probably would be it's only 8 stalls. Takes 2 people to milk. That milk goes down in the low line, comes through this wall, goes in the filter. Well, it goes in the receiving dryer, then the filter. Then it pumps over into one of these 2 tanks. We added on to this in, I want to say 2020. And I want to touch on this real quick. We ended up getting them awards. We lost Mom in 2020. And it was a heck of a jolt to lose the acting matriarch of the family. But we ended up getting an award that year because we were on all cylinders. We didn't lose her till later in the year, and most of the months have been gone. But we kept it going. Got one in 21, missed 22, got one in 23, and then last year. So we're finally starting to get back. I mean, you never get used to not having a person like that. She was such a strong, solid influence in everybody's lives. But you've got to move on, because that's what they would want you to do, is to move on and not sit around and whine and cry about it. I mean, you can feel it. But get the job done, because they're looking down, wanting you to get the job done. That's the bottom line. Anyway, before I got in that dialogue about Mom, I brought that year 2020 up. That was kind of sprung into my mind as Mom. But going back to what I was saying, the drawback is it takes 2 people to milk the plus side of it is it's all paid for. We're used to it. The cows are used to it. How long will we be using it? I don't know. I would say we keep going here the way we're going. We're gonna end up probably gutting it and putting in a, I think they call them a herringbone or a, there's another one too. I can't think of the top of my head, but then you'd milk about double of what you're milking. You could probably milk 14 to 16. Keep the same type of setup. Milk tanks are right there. Be minimal cost. It would just be a lot of getting used to for the cows, but I think it would save you some time. So that's what the future might hold. But as of right now, we're staying the course. Come on in, girl. Bye. Oh, she wants in. We'll let her in. There you go. There's a young one there. Got a beautiful fluffy girl right here. I gotta wipe off. So there you go. Heading down on Nathan's end. He's got a, I wanted to show you this one for sure. And here's a little firecracker, but we'll leave her alone. Because like I said, all these cows got, you know this if you farm, they've got different personalities, different demeanors. This one's very calm. Second calf, heifer. Kind of a short, stout one. The way I'm starting to like them more because they fit in the stalls. They don't bust everything up. But this is how she came in. And look at the bill. I mean, she just come in like a guns a-blazing, this one here. So very happy. You hope that they all come back like that after they have their baby and they bag up and they're big beasts, but not always. You know, sometimes they'll surprise you. This one definitely surprised me. Pleasant surprise. Put her on. Very compact cow. And last but not least, once a year, the state will come out and inspect us. It's called a grade A survey because we're shipping grade A milk. Last year, grade A survey, perfect score award, Sigler Dairy Farm, got 100%. We don't always get these. This is just the guys kept the parlor clean. Everything that needed to be done. You know, it's different medicine for the cows, properly marked, put away, milk house in proper order, everything. And we got 100%. So that's another thing I'm proud of. We're just, I hate to say this, but we're pretty much running on all cylinders right now. So knock on wood, we'll keep it going. We're gonna head out in the snow here shortly. Let's go. Guys, cows are fed. We're out checking out somewhere where I tied this barn together. Snow came last night, probably 3 to 4. We've been lucky. We haven't had a lot of snow this year. None of us snowmobile. We just pretty much work. But snow's, it's okay, but it's more of a pain for a dairy farmer. You got to get it out of there. Kept the snow out with my little barn repair here. Got a little spot here, hole, cubby hole. I kind of like it so I can see if I have to look in there. I may end up covering that up, but I'm gonna get a piece of belt feeder, belt extra, and I'm gonna screw it on here to help cover up this hole. And then we're gonna hang a light up because boxing this in, it's darkened up the barn. So it's like anything, guys. You do one thing, you kind of create another thing. So you just gotta keep going, and you'll get it. There's my extra belt here. Only needed about 28 inches right there. Don't have to be perfect.
Cutting a little harder than usual. It's cold out. Warmer than it's been though. It's about 30 degrees next couple days. Then we're back down to single digits.
Grab a bag. These are like roofing screws. These will work perfect. Here's the drill. It's got the exact bit on it already. So let's get loaded. Got the step ladder for the light. Where are they going? Destination on our left. Okay, here we go. Up here. How are we doing, girls? Chowing down? We're just gonna screw this down just like that. Just like that. Okay. Let's just hang this down about as low as I can so I'll catch. Oh boy. Well, that was too low. We can still use it though. Well, yeah, there's still going to be a little hole there, but that'll be all right. Yeah, too low, boy. Oh. Yep, wrong way. Let's see what we got there. Yeah, and I can still see you a little bit, bud, but blocking a big hole. That's just a simple fix there, nothing spectacular. I might fill this gap in, but it is nice being able to see that plow. Eventually, this will be walled off. I'll probably put a piece of steel on there once this silo's gone and there's a roll-up door here, but that's gonna be a few months down the road. Okay, here's where I want to put that light strip. I'm going to center it on this truss right here. Plug it into that light. It's just, there's not a bulb here. And if I'm ever working on this conveyor, especially at night, if something will go wacky, it's just dark in here. Now that these different holes are plugged up, it's just darker. I may end up replacing more, but for now, I'm going to start with just one. And I think it'll make a big difference. I'll see this in the morning. It's in the morning I really see it, but with this snow, you know, it's not as bad. But usually in the winter it's dark in here. Yeah, it just gets held up by these little clips. So I'm gonna put one about here. You know, let's see. Drill it upside down. Get her centered. Not really centered. There, I got her. There's your cows eating. I'm not bothering them too much. Here's this light. I put the light bar up here. Now I'll put another one in here. I dropped the bit, but I found it. It'll stretch this one. Yeah. Good. Okay, which way? And we're going to set this up. We wanted to center it. Okay. That's it, guys. And she's pretty well centered. I'll plug her in and see if we got lights. Take this bulb out. I'll put that somewhere else. Plug this power cord in. Take one of these, you screw that in. I wrap this around here, as long as it is. Yeah, that'll be about perfect. She's trying to lay up. Okay. Oh, there you go, guys. A lot brighter. Good. Good. One down. I think what I'll do, I'll come down here. Yeah, that's gonna brighten this baby right up. Come morning and night. I'll come down here and I'll find a burnout bulb and I'll put this in there for now. But wow, it just lights that whole side up. Beautiful. Little by little. That's all I'm doing here. We'll set up right here. Like I say, guys, some days you're a tractor operator, cow milker. Cow milker every day, but tractor mechanic. Others days you just change light bulbs. But in the end, little by little, every day, work at it. Have my buddy Pat Bolday, we text about every morning. He's a dairy farmer. Milks in the stanchion barn, as I mentioned earlier. And he said, man, this is a great life. Every morning we about say that. And I say, hey, it's a great day to be alive. Or I'll tell him, life's good, buddy. And he'll respond back, this is a heck of a life. I mean, you've gotta want to get up and do it. It's freezing, it's cold, but my God, what other job can you work around animals and just do whatever you want, really? So on that note, guys, I hope you like the cows. I hope you like everything. If you got value out of this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, God bless.